So this video is going to explain how I change this from an adjustable sheave to a fixed sheave. The adjustables wear out the belts faster because it's meant to widen and get in and out like this, so the belt never sits flush like it should, and then it gets worn out inside, wrecks belts faster. So what you do is first you measure the shaft of the motor, which they call the bore, and then we can call that 7/8 all day. The next thing you do is measure the diameter of the total sheave. So usually you want a straight edge. I'll come back and do it with a straight edge just to show you. And then we can call that, obviously the camera's not going to be quite as sweet, but I will say that's 6 and 6.25 by the time you get done and set with that. So 6.25. So then you would take the difference between where the belt sits and the top, like so. This is where this flat edge comes in. So it's pretty close to about 3/8 right there. But since you have to do the bottom two, you multiply that by 2. So you would go like so. So the bore size inch is 7/8. Then you do that was 6.25. 3/8 plus 3/8 is 6/8, which is 3/4. So you subtract the 3/4, and then that would get you 5.5 inch diameter. So then it'd be a 5.5 inch diameter with a 7/8 bore for a belt, a single belt. So you call up the parts place that specializes in that, tell them that's what you want, 7/8 bore, 1.5 inch diameter with a single A belt, and they will get you probably exact or pretty close. But if they can't get you exact, it's important to take an amp draw for the motor, because otherwise what happens is you'll get burned. Sorry with my finger here. You'll get burned because let's say this amp, the motor's already pulling pretty close to full load amps. And then you can't get exactly, and you don't want to be short on air, so you go a little bit higher. And then guess what just happened? You started overloading your motor because there wasn't enough wiggle room, and you probably should have went a little less. But that's what you gotta do for that. So I'm gonna call up and see if I can get one. That's my video.